Good morning, it is Mr. Ahmed. Today we are going to revise the second term curriculum. Now we will start.
Question number 1. Simplify each of the following. Letter A. Negative 3 over 5 to the power 2 by 3 over 5 power 4. Look at the first rational number. I have the negative number with power even. Power even cancels the negative sign. Then equals 3 over 5 to the power 2 by 3 over 5 to the power 4. Now I have the same base. Multiply. I have the same base, I add the powers. Then 3 over 5 to the power 2 plus 4 equals 3 over 5 to the power 6. Distribute the power, then equals 3 over 5, 3 power 6 over 5 to the power 6. Letter B. 7 over 9 to the power 5 divided by negative 7 over 9 to the power 3 equals. Look at the second rational number. I have the negative number with the power odd. Then equals 7 over 9 to the power 5 divided by, bring down the negative sign, then negative 7 over 9 to the power 3. Now I have the same base in the power, I have the same base in divide, I subtract the power. Then 7 over 9 to the power 5 minus 3, don't forget the negative sign, then equals negative 7 over 9 to the power 2, distribute the power, then negative 7 to the power 2 over 9 to the power 2 equals negative 49 over 81. Letter C. 3 to the power negative 2 by 3 to the power 4 divided by 3 to the power 5 all to the power negative 2 equals. First, I simplify the numbers inside the bracket. I have the same base. Then I add the power to the numerator, subtract the power in the denominator. Then 3 to the power negative 2 plus 4 minus 5 all to the power negative 2. Negative 2 plus 4 equals 2 minus 5 equals negative 3. Then equals 3 to the power negative 3 all to the power negative 2. Now I have the two powers up. Then I multiply the power. Then 3 to the power negative 3 by negative 2 equals 3 to the power 6 equals 729. Letter G. 3 to the power 2 plus 12 by 2 power 4 divided 24. Now to simplify this example, we must cancel the brackets and the power the first, then multiply and divide, then the last add and subtract. In the first, now in this example, I start by 3 to the power 2 and 2 to the power 2. 3 to the power 2 equals 4 equals 9 plus 12 times 2 to the power 2 equals 4 divided by 24. Now I start by the multiply because they start in the left. Then equals 9 plus 48 divided by 24. Simplify the divide first. Then equals 9 plus 2 equals 11. Question number 2. Find the solution set of the following. Letter E. 5x minus 2 equals 2x plus 10, where x belongs to Q. To find the solution set, I want to put x in the side and another number in the second side. Then first, this example, I want to put x in one side. Then I move 2x in the left hand side or cancel 2x from the two sides. Then 5x minus 2 equals 2x plus 10. Now I want to cancel 2x, subtract the 2x from both sides, then minus 2x. 5x minus 2x equals 3x. Minus 2 equals 2x minus 2x cancel, then equals 10. Now I cancel negative 2 or minus 2. What is the opposite of minus 2 plus 2? Then I add 2 to the both sides. Then 3x equals 12. Now I want to cancel the coefficient of x. The relation between the number and the x is multiply. The opposite of it is divide. Then I divide 3 to the both sides. Then x equals 4. Belongs to the rational number. Then the solution set equals the set of 4. Letter B. 4x plus 5 less than 3 where x belongs to Q. Now I cancel the 5. Then 4x plus 5 less than 3. Cancel the 5. I subtract the 5 from both sides. Then 4x plus 5 minus 5 less than 3 minus 5. Then 4x less than 3 minus 5 equals negative 2. Now I want to cancel the coefficient of x divided by it. Then 4x divided by 4 less than negative 2 divided by 4. Then x less than negative half. Then to write the solution set, where the solution set belongs to the rational number, set of x such that x belongs to Q and x less than negative half. The letter C. 3 minus 2x more than or equals 1 where x belongs to the n, where n is a natural number. Okay. Now I want to cancel 3, then subtract the 3 from the both sides. 3 minus 2x minus 3 more than or equals 1 minus 3. Then don't forget the negative sign of 2x. Then negative 2x more than or equals 1 minus 3 equals negative 2. Now I want to divide the coefficient of x. Where here the coefficient of x is negative number. Pay attention. When I divide the negative number, you must change the sign of the inequality. Then negative 2x divided negative 2. More than or equal? No. Less than or equal. Negative 2 divided negative 2. Then x less than or equals 1. Where the substitution set is set of natural numbers. Where the set of natural numbers start by 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Then the solution set here, the set of 0 and 1 only. The geometry. Okay, question number 1. ABCD is a quadrilateral in which measure angle ABC equals measure angle ADC equals 90 degree, BC equals 24 centimeter and AB equals 7 centimeters and DC equals 15 centimeters. Find the length of line segment AC and the line segment of AD. First write the given required to be found and start to write the proof. The given ABC is a quad where measure angle ABC equals measure angle ADC equals 90 degree. The given from the question. BC equals 24, AB 7 and DC equals 15 centimeters. What is the required? The length of line segment AC and the length of AD. Now start the proof. Okay. In the triangle ABC, since measure angle B is right, or since in ABC is a right angle triangle at B, then determine the hypotenuse, because we want to satisfy the Pythagoras theorem. Here I ask to find the length of AC square. In Pythagoras theorem, when I ask to find the length of the hypotenuse, I add the square of the other two sides. Then AC squared equals AB squared plus BC squared. Okay. What is the length of AB? 7. Then 7 to the power 2 plus 9 to the power 2 equals 7 to the power 2, 49 plus 9 to the power 2 equals 81 equals 625. Pay attention. Now you found the AC squared. We ask to find the length of AC, not AC to the power 2. Then to find the length of AC, I take the square root of 625 equals 25 centimeters. I take only the positive value because I can't find the length with the negative. The triangle ADC, since ADC is a right angle triangle AD, then AD squared equals, now I ask about the side. The side and the length is the square of the length of the hypotenuse minus the square of the length of the another side. Then AD squared equals AC squared minus DC squared. AC equals what? Equals 25 from the first part of the proof. Then minus DC equals 15 to the power 2. 25 to the power 2 equals 625 minus 15 to the power 2 equals 225 equals 400. To find the length of AD, take the square root of 400 equals 20 centimeters. Question 2. In the opposite figure, measure angle AMB equals 50 degree, measure angle EMD equals 80 degree, MC bisects angle DMB, and measure angle CMD equals 65 degree. Find measure angle AME. First, write the given. Measure angle AMB equals 50 degree, measure angle EMD equals 80 degree, MC ray bisects angle DMB, and last, measure angle CMD equals 65 degree. Now, write the required to be found, measure angle AME. Okay, the right proof it. Since MC bisects angle DMB from the given, then measure angle BMC equals measure angle CMD equals 65 degree. Okay, now measure angle AMB plus measure angle BMC plus measure angle CMD plus measure angle DME plus measure angle EME equals 360. Why? It's called the accumulative angles. The sum of angles around any point equals 360 degrees. Okay, and measure angle AMB equals 50 degree, measure angle EMD equals 80 degree, and measure angle EME equals what? 360 minus the sum of other angles. Then 360 degree minus 50 degree plus 65 degrees plus 65 degrees plus 80 degrees equals 100. Question number 3. In the opposite figure, measure angle AMB equals 58 degree, measure angle DAC equals 26 degrees, measure angle DBC equals 32 degrees, and AB parallel to DC line segment. Prove that ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, first write the given. Measure angle AMB equals 58 degrees, measure angle DAC equals 26 degrees, measure angle DBC equals 32 degrees, and AB line segment parallel to DC line segment. What is required to be proved? ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. To prove that any figure is a parallelogram, we must prove H2 opposite sides are parallel, or H2 opposite sides are equal in length, or two opposite sides are parallel and equal, or satisfy the two diagonals bisect each other. The problem. Okay. Now, measure angle AMB equals 58 degrees. Then measure angle AMD equals what? 180 degrees minus measure angle AMB. Why? Because that's straight line. Then I can use a straight angle. Then 180 degrees minus 58 degrees equals 122 degrees. Don't forget write the codes with the straight angle. Okay, in triangle AMD, I have the two angles. Measure angle DAM equals 26 degrees, and measure angle AMD equals 122 degrees. Can you find measure angle ADM? Yes. Because the sum of interior angles of any triangle equals 180 degrees. Then measure angle ADM equals 180 degrees minus the sum of other two angles, 122 degrees plus 26 degrees equals 32 degrees. Now, look to measure angle DBC and measure angle ADB. What did you note? The two angles are equal in measure, and the two angles represented by letter Z. Then the two angles called the alternate angles. Then now I found the two alternate angles equal in measure, where then AD line segment parallel to BC line segment, and AB line segment parallel to DC line segment. Then H2 opposite sides are parallel, therefore this figure ABCD is a parallelogram.
Finally, I hope understood well. Wish you good luck. Bye bye.